Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc. Being too popular can be so
Montat welcomes you.
fearless.
Let's go farm up some weekly boss. Let's find the easiest boss they want. For Tivoli, normally I'll use Ganyu. Seems to be an easy boss. Zhongli is just there for shit, so I don't die that easily.
Gather!
It's not so much. So it doesn't take much time for me. Unless other than that, I think I'm not this. Yeah, the Charlotte is simple. Might as well just use his own. Yeah, Skirt is his master. Let's use his master again. Should be an easy kill as well.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Merciless.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
May I? Let me scry. A little amuse-bouche. Goose on the loose. Fate is upon you. Power.
You're a cut
Oh,
above.
no space for artifact. Artifacts. Push. Some artifacts that have it out going again. This is a pretty good artifact. But I think there's one, yeah, two went into attack. Only one went into crit rate. I was hoping for more crit rate and crit damage. Oh, 19, hopefully. We get a crit damage in this one. So, yeah, that's nice. Okay. I might use the reshape to get more into crit rate and crit damage. If possible. But for now, we just leave it as it is. Okay, this one we get a crit rate and crit damage as well. I don't remember having a better one. So I'll just enchant this one. Talking crit rate or crit damage. Crit rate or crit damage, let's go. Nice. One more. Okay, crit rate, I don't mind any more for me. There's no consumable, so let's collect the reward from...
All things come.
Not too bad, not too bad. We didn't really get much from that, but still, it's not too bad. Alright, let's see. We've done 3 weekly boss for the week. Leading trying bosses. I don't think I can get this done. I missed few days of grinding. Again, we can force the item. Later, after we finish farming or get resin, we probably will go for a new event. Try it out, so stay tuned. As we go check the new event out. Fighting this out. I'll probably fight one or... Well, I'll fight both, but I have to wait for another 10 resin to be available for me to fight them. Just thinking about this. All this. I don't really need any of this, to be honest. So I just turn this into resin. Turn it into resin, because I'll try to farm for her talent. Or skirt. She's not 666. This is 7 because of one of the talent, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I have no concentration at all. And for her, I'm using the mosquito because this is the only 5-star weapon that's suitable for her in my group. I think we can enchant mark this since we have come on. Ooh, crit damage, that's good. I think we don't have anything else, so 90. Hopefully 120 we get another crit damage. That'll be help. Let's go for one more boss. How about that? I'm thinking of maybe this one. This is very hard to fight. I hate fighting it, but we don't really have guess normally I'll take this team, Malvika, Raiden, Zombie, and Furina. Furina will act as my hero. Generally, it's a shielder. Keep me topped up with shield. And then Raiden is there to just.
This world will be reduced to
Stabilize!
Time to shine! Ah!
Try and stop me!
Rise!
Rev the engines!
You are loyal to the wrong master.
Solidify!
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Incinerate!
Stabilize!
The show begins! Now you shall perish! Ha!
This is order! Solidify!
Illusion shattered!
Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky!
Gather!
Full throttle! Light of the flaming sun!
The show begins!
Rev the engines! Wrath from the sky!
Shine down! Let my name echo in song!
Order guide you!
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Come, join me in the eternal night!
Switching gears. Full throttle!
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered!
Wrath from the sky! Rev the engines! Incinerate!
Solidify!
How brilliant!
Full throttle! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Rev the engines!
Gather!
Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
This is order!
I still wish you.
It's a beat this boss because this one is one of the difficult boss. You get any weapon. probably do one more boss, but this one will be for the instance. And it comes out with
Add Astro. Thank you for completing today's commission. Add Astro.
I'll just now make over some more followers. Buy stuff from here.
Full throttle!
It should be down. The forge is all the way at the other side.
Rev the engines! Bought every one of these. Watch and buy all of these as well. Some stuff. Crafting, I'll use this. This will need I did this much to let it drop on its own. Meantime, we collect this. Need 190 more. Can do 60. So that is that is one something more. It's about 130. I'm gonna use the
exploration and trials.
How many beats is this again?
Cool. Then we're done with daily, so let's check out this new event. Green letter. Accepted
So,
invitation.
it is from Nefer. She sure dialed up the charm, huh? Sounds like the payout could be huge, though. Let's head to the curatorium and check it out.
Let's use a different build. There's the game using Scrub Skin. Probably focusing on Scrub. The Genshin will be very useful for with spirals.
Fearless.
So I'll probably try to get her up there. Like I would love.
Merciless.
She do have a beautiful kill. Whenever you use a skill.
Hello? Anyone here?
Ah, you got here even earlier than I expected. That should give us just enough time to go over some details before the opening ceremony. How about a cup of tea first? I'm sure it was a long trip. Now tell me, Traveler in Paimon, have you heard of the Nod Cry Trade Expo?
Nope.
A long time ago, back before Nasha Town even had that name, this place was essentially one giant black market. With no administrative oversight, trade that was prohibited elsewhere was fair game here. So this place began to attract business from all over Teyvat. Over time, more and more people settled here, and what was once a black market became what is now Nasha Town. The spirit of free trade has been a local staple ever since. Hence, the Nod Cry Trade Expo was born.
So, is it like a business convention?
In a sense, it's an annual tradition once the shipping routes open up. The expo offers a chance to trade without restrictions. In other words, it's the biggest legal black market in all of Teyvat. Yes. The Voynich Guild is organizing the event, and that comes with a lot of responsibilities. Normally I would let Yehoda handle most of the work, but this year, it might prove too much for her to manage on her own. Something tells me we'll have a lot of big names in attendance this time. Working with VIP clients takes someone with the right experience and connections. Hence why I think Yehoda might need a helping hand.
Oh, so that's where the Traveler comes in.
Exactly. I was hoping you could help her with participant coordination. I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. I'm just interested in playing to people's strengths. In addition, I think you'll find the compensation to be quite to your satisfaction. So, are you in? Good instincts. I do have one special request, as the one offering this commission. In principle, The Nodcry Trade Expo is a platform for commerce with no restrictions. That said, the guild does have one line that is not to be crossed. I'll need you to help make sure all participants are clear on this unspoken rule. As long as everyone complies, the expo should go off without a hitch.
So what's the rule?
No violence at the expo. The guild has pledged to ensure the safety of all sellers and buyers in attendance.
Yes, sir.
Violence? Whoa! That wasn't even on Paimon's radar! Just because it's legal doesn't change the fact that this is still a black market, huh?
If that line is crossed, the event will descend into chaos.
True. Definitely will send to chaos.
Of course, mediating such situations might prove complicated. So, if you ever want my judgment on the matter, just come find me. The expo is being held on the shoreline to the southeast of Nasha Town. Yehoda is working on setting up the booths as we speak. She'll be able to provide details on the participants as well. All right, I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Yep,
Okay.
we got this!
Pretty simple. I think we just gotta make sure that there's no fire. That will be doable. Where shall we go now? Okay. Probably we'll hop in straight into the event. Alright. So we're
Fearless.
123 meter over there. Let's find if there's any closer teleports. If I order, we have let's teleport over. Instead of running the 300 meter over. So we're here now. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Who do we have here?
This is where Nefer said the expo should be.
Let me think. Yeah! Let's go with this. We can't keep changing the setup.
Where are the goods being stored? You still haven't told us.
And what's the guild's cut on transactions this year?
Sorry, one question at a time, please.
Okay, seems like Yehoda is having some issue.
Oh, should have just stuck to cat wrangling.
Hey, Yehoda!
Traveler! Paimon! Sorry. I've got kind of a line here.
Don't worry, we're not here to pile more work on you.
Really?
for us.
Boss Neff, you absolute lifesaver! I'm seriously drowning over here. Oh, you two are doing me a huge favor.
Never asked us to handle participant coordination. So, how can we help?
Let me think. Oh, right. There are still 3 participants that haven't checked in. At least I think it was 3. Ugh, come on, Yehoda. Get a grip. I'm not forgetting anything. Am I?
Looks like Yehoda's doing her freaking out face again.
jangan 这样子的你，它就我也懂，我去看他的时候，他就这样飞着，然后这个，然后我就奇怪了，我就去哪里？然后就。Don't panic, we're on.
Sorry. There's just so much to keep track of.
Let's start with the basics then. What does participant coordination involve? Exactly.
It's things like registering all the participants, verifying their goods, showing them to their booths. Oh, and if any disputes break out between them, it's your job to mediate.
Got it!
Oh, so technically it's like an event.
We're still waiting on the sellers for these last 3 booths. One's reserved for Aino, but as for the other 2, they're both big deal clients from abroad. The kind of people we really don't want to offend, so be extra careful around them, okay?
Hey, the Traveler's got this. What's the worst that could happen?
You don't get it. One of them's the captain of some mercenary fleet sailing the high seas, and the other's a top dog in the criminal underworld. Getting on their bad sides, 100% a no-go. If something goes wrong, let's hope that's a big if. Don't engage. Just tell him you work for Boss Neff.
Alright. You have a bunch of work still, right? Leave the Merc Captain and Gangster Buzz to us.
Oh, lifesavers, the both of you. Not cry hot dogs are on me later, I promise. And whatever. Anyway, I'm guessing the 2 sellers I just mentioned are caught up with lodging or cargo. You should be able to find them at these addresses. I'd get over there pronto if I were you. People like that don't take well to be kept waiting. Oh, and tell Aino to bust a move, would you? The booth I'm saving for her is in a prime location. If she doesn't come claim it, the other participants are gonna start asking questions.
Alright, so we got some location to go to. It says to go to the flagship. And then all go to the Clang Clang. Okay, I think we should probably head to... Is this the Clang Clang? I think we should head to Clang Clang first. Yeah, Cling Clang, sorry. Cling Clang King Arcade Craft Shop. Because I know it's much more important, definitely. Did I go? God, it's a damage.
The show begins!
Let's heal up.
Hey, you 2!
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
Never.
We're helping out Nefer with some expo stuff, and we heard the Krumkake Craft Shop is taking part.
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of debugging on her Thwack and Smack defense bots.
Thwack and Smack.
Oh!
Defense bot.
Is that her submission for the expo?
Looks like the robot is a bit afraid.
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based off of them to protect this place. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some upgrades and bring them to the expo.
Oh, so it's an
Wait!
evolution.
So Aino is actually gonna trade one of her bots?
Not exactly. With the exception of a few special orders, Aino rarely sells her finished products. What she's trading at the expo is the blueprint, not the finished product.
Oh! So, are you guys ready to head over then? Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super good spot for you, and she's worried people are gonna start asking questions.
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to trade.
Oh! Paimon's never seen Aino this serious before.
The craft shop is experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is hoping the expo will improve our financial situation, so she's being extra thorough.
Where'd all the money go? Some kind of expensive research?
Negative. It's our dessert funds that are lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess dessert purchases have led to a shortage of research funds. As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other. And not too long ago, she cleaned out the entire dessert budget for this month.
Alright, done. Thwack and whack defense bots, do me proud.
Looks like we can head over now.
This looks like a good spot for the demo platform.
This new bot looks pretty interesting, Aino.
Swing by and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your mind. I just know it.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Oh, and for registration, is it just gonna be you two?
I will be participating, but there is no need to register, Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. Once the expo starts, she'll head straight back to the craft shop.
Oh, good point.
Okay, I'm done with one. So the check gets met. Defense robot, you need to participate in combat simulations in an effort to test the efficiency of guard mechanics. Okay, by deploying a variety of guard mechanisms, you must defeat the enemy, commanded by enougher, and prevent them from reaching their stronghold behind you. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So by deploying guard mechanism, again on top of another deployed mechanism, you can construct a stronger mechanism combination. Oh, make sure now of the character, make use of the character of different mechanism combination to defeat your enemy. At critical moment, you can use bombing technique to attack enemies and clean out those who have slipped through the defense line. Right, seems like pretty good. During the stage, you can check details information on the mechanism and enemy at any time, as well as the opposing lineup for each incoming wave. Okay, there will be lineups, and then we can check it out and see what they are weak against. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Alright, so now let's get to the next location. This is in the middle of the sea, and I don't want to get there yet, so I'll go to the other location first. That is probably Vados, and this one is probably
Merciless.
totally forget. Seems like oh, there she
The
is.
flagship. Yes, this participant decided to figure out lodging first.
Partner, Paimon.
Navia.
Navia!
That's her
It's been
name.
forever!
I'm guessing you're here.
You
for
got
that.
that right. Representing the Spina di Rosula, of course.
top dog of the criminal underworld. Yeah, that checks out.
Is that my new nickname? I'm not opposed. It's kind of snazzy.
It's great that we found you. We're working a commission to help with participant registration right now. You know, goods verification, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, take a seat. I ordered a whole bunch of food. Clorand and Chevreuse went to unpack some things, but should be back in a sec. Oh, speak of the devil.
Talking about us?
Clorand! Chevreuse! You're here too!
Nodcry is a chaotic and dangerous place. Considering the Spina's importance to Fontaine, the last thing we need is for something to happen to its president.
I do find it nice to travel with friends, but come on, look who you're talking to. What's the worst that could happen?
With that nonchalant attitude, it's anybody's guess.
Fair enough. Guess you can mark down our champion duelist here as my bodyguard.
Gang boss and her bodyguard. Got it. Should we mark you down for the expo too, Chevreuse?
No need. I'm here on official business. A lot of our recent cases have had ties to Nodcry.
And that's Paimon's cue to butt out. Oh, one more thing. What's the Spina planning to trade at the expo?
Oh, this right here. It's one of the Fontaine Research Institute's newest inventions. It's a kind of relay system that allows the user to unleash Numa and Usia energy in battle.
So it's a weapon?
Of course. At a market with no legal oversight like this one, weapons are going to be the first to go.
Yeah, so. Still, bragging about not having to follow the law in front of Chevreuse feels wrong.
I don't mind. I've read quite a bit about lawless territories and crime novels before. As a detective, I know that I'll need to put the rules aside for now if I want to get things done here. And on that note, I should get to work. I've got patrol members waiting on me.
Well, ready to head over to the venue? Just follow us!
All right, let's get this show on the road. I want to get a bit of shopping in as well. Wow, it's even bigger than I expected. I'm hoping more people will show up, though.
It'll get busier once things kick off. Still, looks like Yehoda needs a lot of help.
Well, Clorand and I are all set up for now. Be sure to stop by our booth when you get a chance.
What game? Any game related? Alright, so in Numosa Marriage Countermeasure, travelers will equip an experimental shield which can alternate between Numa and Musai to counter the incoming. Oh, okay. When the experimental shield comes into contact with the reality of a different alignment, the traveler takes damage due to annihilation losing action points. Comes in contact with the reality of the same alignment, the experimental shield will absorb it and convert it into energy for attack. So basically, when this blue touches the orange shield, we will take damage, but when the orange touches the orange shield, we will get an attack. Okay. So up to 3 stacks of energy can be stored. Each time an attack is launched, consume 1 stack of energy to fire a homing attack at the nearest opponent. Okay, the alignment of the attack is the same as the current alignment of the experimental shield. So if we store orange, then we can shoot orange bullet. And the attack Numa or Osai alliance is opposite to that of an opponent, can deal twice the damage. Okay, so here you receive 2 damage. Certain heavily armored opponents and the strong lord type Okay, opponents each possess an elite ward with Numa or Osai alignments only attack with an alignment opposite to the ward can duplicate. Okay, when they have a shield, we need to use the one opposite of it to destroy. It's pretty cool. Alright, okay. So we still have one more to go. Can we just teleport there, please? Oh, we do have a teleport. Yes, nice.
Wait, is this?
Actually, this is the second ship in our fleet. The Alcor's back home patrolling Guyun Stone Forest.
Beidou! The infamous merc captain who sails the high seas!
Yeah. We've met, remember? What's with all the pomp and circumstance?
It's a long story.
Well, no sense standing around. Take a seat, tell me all about it. I'll have my men roll out the welcome mat. Ah, I see. So you know the head honcho of the curatorium, huh? Your network of connections is something else, that's for sure.
About the registration.
We need a record of who's participating in the expo and what you're planning to trade.
Well, mark down me and a few crew members as participants. The rest will stay on the ship. As for what we're trading, take a look.
I would like to see what's Beidou trading. Must be something huge, alright.
What is it?
A while ago, Ningguang revamped the Guizhong Ballista. The beauty you see here is one of her new and improved models. It has insane firepower and comes complete with remote guidance for accurate striking even at long distances. I just know people are going to be fighting to get their hands on it.
Are you sure you're allowed to sell stuff like this?
Don't worry. Compared to the model the Millileth's using, this one might as well be an antique.
Never wasn't kidding when she said no restrictions, huh?
Oh, I'm sure someone will bite. Buyers from all over Teyvat will be in attendance after all.
Also confused, who is
Yelan?
Ah, sorry. I was so busy with the cargo, I forgot to mention that Yelan was aboard.
No worries. You here for the expo too, Yelan?
No, I'm just here for work. Captain Beidou was kind enough to lend me a ride. So, no need to register me with the expo. Anyway, it's been a while, traveler. If you get the chance, be sure to pass along my regards to the head of the curatorium. The sensitive kind.
Sounds like our cue to stop asking questions, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty weird since like... Yeah, here for work.
Well, I'll be off then. Once I'm done with this, drinks are on me.
About time! I've been itching to see Nod cry from the bottom of a bottle.
Alright, that's it for registration. Follow us, and we'll take you to the venue.
So, this is the place, huh? Not a bad spot. When you've got some time, come help me test the remote guidance on this thing.
The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now.
So,
Let's go give her an update.
in Fire Support Assault, we need to defeat as many enemies as possible within the time limit to earn a better rating. Oh, so it's like fighting a boss to earn better rating. Okay. After challenge ends, reward will be granted based on the battle within. Each battlefield has its unique features that favors specific combat style. During battle, defeat enemy to accumulate support progress. When support progress reaches maximum value, you can enter guidance mode. To designate targets from the ballista long range strike. Okay, eliminating opponents on a large scale. Oh wow, this is pretty cool. After entering guidance mode, you need to actively aim at the target to ensure that the long range barricade hits the enemy. Accordingly, high-speed general purpose ammunition will arrive first. After a period of time, explosive ammunition will arrive, increasing the attack range and damage significantly. Additionally, defeating enemy in guidance mode greatly boosts the battle rating. Okay. We will try all of this once we talk to Yahoda. Oh, seems like.
Hey, what was that for?
Just shut up and move along. This spot is mine now.
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us. A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are strictly prohibited. Read it and weep, Buster. Oh, I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like him, no problem.
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
What's that supposed to mean?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these twerps get a spot selling these stupid toys? I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild. Obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I miss one stupid deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me a break.
Hey, we earned our place fair and square.
As if.
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside, but not here and not under my watch. These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Just you wait.
Who the heck was that?
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting a finger. I'm still shaking. That was close. Almost had to pull the never card.
Well, he's lucky he decided to run off, or we'd have helped teach him a lesson. Thanks a million, miss.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you guys. Your guardian works for the guild, right? Was it again?
Auntie, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
Right. Ashvapati. The one man in the guild who wouldn't know profit if it hit him in the face. You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. And no one else would even entertain that idea.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
No, but most people know what's gonna make real dough. Unlike a certain someone.
Ati, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything else comes up, you call for me, okay? Don't be reckless.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You two know your stuff.
Wait, what? Then why not make them look the part? They'll sell tons better that way.
If you were to leave your kids a gift, would you choose a toy or a weapon?
Well...
In any case, I'm not looking to make it big. I applied for the expo because the kids thought it would be fun. All I care about is them having a good time.
Fair enough. You're still gonna be busy with guild business though, right? Just a heads up. This might not be the safest place to leave the kids unattended.
I understand. A lot of children suffer because their parents are too consumed with work. It's unavoidable sometimes. But I want them to have better.
You know what? Don't even sweat it. I'll look out for them. What the heck are you doing, Yehoda?
Really? That would be amazing. What do you say to Miss Yehoda, you three?
Thank you, Miss Yehoda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Got it. I should get going then.
Wow! Way to step up, Yehoda!
I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard could it be? Then again, I bet I'll be swamped with disputes to settle once this thing gets rolling for real.
Relax! We'll help you out! Oh, also, we registered the last 3 participants. So, the expo can start now, right?
Wow, already? In that case, let me go get things ready for the grand opening. Talk to you later.
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
We should help as much as we can.
Attention, everyone! Participant registration is now complete. On behalf of the Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that the Nod-Cry Trade Expo is open for business.
Okay. So we can light up the fire. And then we have, of course, our... Okay. I think we have to do first before we can second. We have our... Mimosia. There we go. Fountain actually. I'll say we'll do one, well not 3, 2, 4, 5. Let's do this. Ways to some this support area. Okay, let's take a look.
Whoa! There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first?
Let's take a look at Beidou. And why am I standing on tape? I was going to give it 110% as the spirit, giving you all and give those monsters a good blast. So over here we have our first rock. Hold up, can we do like a 10-time multiplier? Okay, it's a 90. For this team, I think I would probably go with, yeah, I'll use Zibai, and I'll probably. No, I didn't build my. I didn't build here. I think I might as well use him instead. Okay, maybe it's not the best idea, but at least we have the Zibai. Okay. So let's try it out.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Everyone on me! Fall in!
As you like it! Come say hi!
Divine light, shield them! Be cleansed! Smite the dust! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Rally! Advance!
3 moons converge.
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Fall in!
Be cleansed! Smite the dust!
dust! Fire support ready! Select a target! Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Nice! Good shooting!
Surge.
Advance!
Go, Lumi! Summon in Aqua!
Divine light, shield them!
Press the advantage! Charge!
A new moon rises. A gift from the land of the young. So, Lumi!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Be cleansed! Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Converge. Wane.
Rally!
Fire support ready! Select a target!
Oh, we didn't have enough time to fix it all. Okay, is gold the highest score? Or is that like the highest of the gold? Gold might be the highest, so... Next one. We have Moon God, Moon Ring. Oh! Swirl reaction and wind emission and burst by pyro hyper electro cryo. Which increased by 75%. Okay, if that's the case, I'll take this tree. I'll take a few of those. Yeah, that should be a good team call.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Up the ante!
Wind, hear me. Ha! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion
Burn! Up the ante! Maria sweeping in!
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
On me! Thunder! Charge!
I swear by my sword! Go as one! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Up the ante!
Barbados, guide us! Ha! Pyroclastic surge!
Charge!
Just a
Thunder!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine death! Light it up! I swear by my sword! Fire support ready! Select a target! Land the projectile in the middle of the enemy formation. Nice guiding. Well done.
Let's collect the rewards first. Next we have flints. Okay. Upgrades this one. Helps with electricity points.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
Let the world come alive! Strike a pose!
Night falls. Observe. Night falls. Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Night falls.
Three moons converge. Let my name echo in song! Now you shall perish!
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives.
Night falls.
Fire support ready. Select a target. Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower. Nice! Good shooting!
Illusion shattered! May I
Observe. Night falls. The night cometh. Be silent.
torn to oblivion! Shine up a moonlit night for all. Time to shine! Oh, brilliant!
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
Illusion shattered! A new moon
Next we have some image characters. I'll be using my own script here. So for sure, I think this team probably will be much better.
Frontline guidance is up to you.
song! Shower me with praise!
The pinnacle of excellence! A dash of written in the stars!
Delved into
Paradigm shift! Merciless! Ha!
out till fire support arrives.
Paradigm shift. Time to shine. Nay up. Let me scribe. Fearless. Into the void.
Fire support ready. Select a target. Here comes the mother load. Nice! Good shooting! Go excellent!
Off to the freak. Fate is upon you. Annihilate. Mine to wield.
A dash of frost!
Mine to wield.
Hopefully you can do get better job on this.
Locked and loaded. Waiting on your signal.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
I hear everything. Can't.
The mystery unravels. No more lies. It all adds up.
It all falls into place.
Seek within. Can't hide the truth.
Time to come clean.
One with the forest.
No, my sword.
Careful. Hold out till fire support arrives. It all adds up. No more lies.
Time to come clean.
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Let me weave you a verse.
And shroud.
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
Seek within. No more lies. Fire support ready. Select a target. Switch to ground attack shells and increase firepower. Nice guiding. Well done.
Surge.
I hear everything. Can't see?
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Let's see what you're made of.
The deception ends here.
It all falls into place.
devices.
No more lies. It all falls into place. Can I?
Team composition is very important. It's like if you really want your DPS to really pop off, then you need to have proper team comp. Without proper team comp, what are all this? Oh, this is like stories. Oh, okay. So more from stories to do. I think we need to do more attraction. We've done all of the fire support. Dragon Spec. Good Dragon Spec. This is pretty chill event. I'll say this is pretty nice.
Wonder how Beto, Navia, and Inef's goods are selling. Let's go check!
Excuse me. According to the expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants, correct? Just now, as Aina was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties to the expo. My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation, so I came to you.
Unofficial ties, huh? Sounds a little shady.
Come with me.
A device that uses Numa and Ducia energies in battle. With that kind of tech, a bandit group could rob a caravan without even showing their faces.
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less conspicuous.
Huh?
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons as well.
The Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop does take on a lot of orders for dangerous creations. But I think in this case...
I'm overthinking it?
I think so.
Yelan? Chevres? What are you doing here?
Traveler? Paimon? How did you find this place?
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Can you tell me what this is about already?
Very nice video.
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that Aino is not involved in this case.
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
Understood.
Based on our conversation just now, I'm guessing neither of us is the target the other is searching for.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
Yeah, Paimon thought so too.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this, but now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain. I trust you, Traveler, and Miss Chevres seems to do the same. With you here, I'm hoping we can avoid further misunderstandings.
Agreed.
Miss Chevres and I seem to be here in Nodcry to reel in the same fish.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off, so that's where Navia comes in. I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beto?
So, does Does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
Yes, there's a good chance it's one of the buyers.
What about Never's golden rule?
What? No. I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Well...
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start. If the Traveler has someone to answer to, then we should go.
Fine.
Suspicious little tiny. Okay, so take what $5 to really big fish. Feed it to one of them. But I want to try every couple of starters.
Never! You here? Turns out, we actually do need your help with something!
Ah, Miss Yelan from Liyue, and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine. It's quite the honor. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is another.
And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted him enough to tell him the truth about our plans. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing he would do is bring us here.
How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table? Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get complicated, so caution was vital. Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No better time than the present.
Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more dangerous. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international scale.
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right to the Nodcry Trade Expo.
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no restrictions. Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my top priority.
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo.
All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of an event like this. The Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone watches.
You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared to compromise.
Let's think about this. Maybe there's another way?
Only deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Oh?
Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo scope, I would have no right to interfere.
Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be followed.
I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations related to the investigation.
We have a deal.
Then you have my thanks in advance.
Looks like negotiations are a success!
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. I appreciate the help, Traveler. In that case, do me one more favor, would you? When this is all over, I want to hear the real story behind everything that goes down.
Sure, no problem. Special tutorial, how thoughtful. I created this tutorial because she wanted people to not only gain a solid understanding of how the Twag and Smack defense spot works, but also to have a good time trying them out. If I know putting this much thought and effort into it, she must really be proud of her creation. Please get ready. The tutorial is about to begin. Okay, we're hopping into a tutorial on Twag and Mom. Twag and Smack defense role. Defense of enemy incoming. We have time to deploy our weapon before the enemy gets here. So first we click on it. Alright. Place it here. Left click to place it. Oh, okay. Okay, it says energy. Alright. Don't worry, the energy produces current automatically. Now we need to put in an attack bot. This is an attack bot. It shoots. Oh, it shoots homing missiles. And then we can actually use E for the enemy. Oh, so we can... Okay, so technically this game is something like Plant vs. Zombie type of game where you have the sunflower, okay, and then you have the pea shooter. Alright. So second wave is coming. Oh, okay, cause energy using pink touch. Okay, this one. Move closer to the bush. Dismantle it and proceed with summon. Okay. Combine two bombs together. Oh, so you can do more of them. Like combining them with your bomb. Now you have 3 rockets. 6 rockets, actually 6. Okay, the tutorial is done. So let's hop into a real match. Let's start with the first one. So over here we have some enemy info. Okay, so this attacks, it's
much better, countered by this mechanisms. Okay, and then this one doesn't have a counter. So this one is by. Okay. Also, you can combine them differently. Oh, okay, okay, I see. Alright, this seems pretty cool. Let's try it out. So, first we have to pick a map.
I will be your opponent during training mode.
How many energies do we have? 200 in total. So we have attack, we have defense, and we have explosion. So I'll probably put an energy down, and most likely an attack here, and defense here. Okay, and my defense I'll probably pair with an explosion. So everyone go close to explosion. Since it's the first wave, I'll probably use my speed waves. This is pretty fast. Put up a shield. Okay, maybe not collect it. Okay, so let's try putting a explosive.
Two separate mechanical combinations, like placing a cake atop a steak. I almost never hear this analogy.
Okay, so now we're using
New attacking units have taken the field.
seems pretty solid. Okay, they're pretty strong.
This will be my final attack.
He's big again. He's not big again. Still, this is not again.
Ha, ha. Calculating efficiency of commands. 3 times higher than standard. Travelers' defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this.
Alright, since we didn't get any penalty, we got 3 star bonus. Means that so I will be that kid. Let's take a look at the enemy. So over here we have this. Weak against this, weak against this. The rest is pretty fine, so I think all we need to do is like make sure that we have the shooting. So we make sure that we have this.
The match is about to begin. Please get ready. Special reminder, please check your starter rewards. The assault will continue. Please remain vigilant.
Scary. Final wave, the enemies are approaching.
This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha. Traveler's defenses have been breached.
Come on. So close to getting perfect where we got one finish. This time. Next one. So next one is more of a defense. They're weak against defense characters. I think we can go with more of like a defense type.
The match is about to begin. Please get ready. Ino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%. Combat data obtained. Exceeds expectations. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter.
guess I will try for sure. We just require next row with this, followed by this at the back of the row. Yeah, I think that would be the best. I don't want this explosive thing. Hey, please give me some ammo and stuff.
I will be your opponent during training mode.
Starts here. Timer since there's only one row. Okay, let's check wave who is coming out. Okay, so wave 3, this one's important. Need to get that done. Hope this is not. I hope this is not. Actually, it's already. Opening up all roads like that because prepare for it. So this road. Yeah, we teleport through this and then we attack this. But this will have a shield to protect itself. If I couldn't put it on the shield, you can teleport through this and shoot attack this way.
Ha ha. As long as I do not attack, I cannot be defeated. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter.
strategy.
The final round begins. Time to go all out. Activating analysis module. Learning the traveler's operational logic. If successful, this will increase our efficiency by at least 179%. The assault will continue. Please remain vigilant. Calculating efficiency of commands. 3 times higher than standard. This will be my final attack. Ha, ha, ha.
Like and smack game mode is pretty fun. Reminds me of Plant vs. Zombies.
Hey, nice to meet you. If you've got a commission, spit it out.
It's not a constellation, it's the first time we get any order. Okay, so there's this quest, there's more stories and finally, let's try out this. Alright, let's start. So, we will have these two robots, green color, and then we have the cover and speed it. Let's try it out.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it.
Not too bad. Took like 3 hits. Optimize to complete it. Remain with more action points and it should be fun. You haven't tried it soon. Okay. Let's leave and then try.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
Let's select the same again. Yeah, okay. So if the pot is blue, use orange. If the pot is orange, use blue.
Ready, partner? partner.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Fine, that's pretty good. Let's go to the war.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard.
Is it truly there? Hey, come back here.
You've got this, partner.
Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Need to go fast and accurate at the same time. Not too difficult at the moment.
This is just a simulation, but be on your guard. Equipment upgraded. Now's our chance.
Here comes the toughest mecha. Time to go all out.
Keep it together. Slow and steady now.
I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it!
Okay, then you get teleported. The hardest to get the highest spawn point. That's not right. Maybe challenge? Yeah, okay, we have done it. So I think the events have 3 new minigames. So we've updated all 3. Completed all the reward collection. We're going back and get older. Okay, but we still have the big event. Yeah, right. Never. Exploring this manage affairs and tales of many. But for the most part, we have done these 2. 10 more days left. And I think quickly go get our daily credit up. I think I have about 16 energy, 15 more resins for to use. Let's get this boss skill. I'm gonna use this too. Hopefully this team works well. Be killing her. I'm not really sure.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Shadows of fate!
Is it my turn now? With these rising flames!
Another star goes out!
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
May I present? Let my name
Have a taste of purgatory. Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless ants. Is it my turn now? Closer now.
Let me scrub. The Shelby
Power. The countdown
delved into death.
Merciless. Is it my turn?
May I off to the breeze.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after.
Ow!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after.
Merciless. The Shelby get. Let me scrub.
Power. My blade is all that
Shadows of fate.
remains.
A little emotion.
This is getting interesting. see how strong the resolve really is.
Ah.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. Struggle to fail.
Yoo-hoo! Ah.
Annihilate.
Mine to wield. Yeah. Delves into destiny. Onto the ground. Merciless. Goes on the loose. Decided by destiny. Shadows of merciless. Paradigm shift.
Some test only the beginning.
Not too bad, not too bad. Oh goodness, I came like... Seems like they're... Let's take a look at some of our characters. How about let's look at our talent. But I'm probably putting in some talents in out. This seems to be a solid place to put in our skill. Oh, yeah, by the way, since the status have changed it up, let's get more of this. Need this. Yeah, I'm lazy to go farm, to be honest. Already got like our primal gem and everything. Also for this event itself, I increased the loss about 900 primal gem from this event itself. So that's like 6 extra spins. I'm probably gonna wait for Teresa to come out. Not really sure yet. Maybe if there's character that piques my interest, I might be able to get in. Okay, I might not wait so long. My goal for now is to up her up to the max, if it's possible, about 999. Artifacts are bad, character talents are bad as well. A weapon is bad, oh no. I think this guy was Spark, but who's using it right now? Catch is better since it gives more attack, which helps us with our talent, increasing based on the attack. Restore HP and healing is based on skill damage, healing, cooldown. Also, attack is just for healing, okay, so for her it's also healing. And also I think that the E skill damage will be higher. So I'm not gonna up the skill, but I'm gonna up the talent. I'm not gonna up basic attacks. Maybe the E skill and the up, because this is more like what it's used.
this, could I use a character that I don't? No, only character that I have. Okay. And everything you can only get it once.
Where do we come from? And where are we going?
Six of this, six of this, and 3 of this. Our focus to get is less. But I need to go to crafting bench. I think maybe this. I can craft 24 of this. And and then we need the gear. Which is this? Technically speaking, every 100 we get 10, so over here we might get 5. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Probably could. But I think the boss material is the one that we need first. Go further beyond. Yeah, so we don't have the boss material. Oh, we can do conversion. Oh, what? Yep, I have a lot of other boss material I have. So, conversion. Fine. Yeah, so it's this. And I need this. 9 of this. Alright, 9 of this, 7 of this. 7. Yeah, 4 using this. Swap to the other recipe and use 3 of this. 2 of this. Maybe we have 5 of this. 8, 8, 7. So 8, 8, 8. 9, 9, 9. Okay, I think we don't like this number. We have a limited time currently. We have 8 of those. I think I'll just farm it.
If the kids come over again
Better
today,
just let the
I'll
young
give them these
start.
horns.
This week. That would be sad. Just have to deal with this for this. We need to go explore more though. And this challenge is up as well. Look for like our forge, I think.
2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Shepras.
Let's take a look at this.
Merciless. Wow! Can this launch blaster thing really shoot stuff from that far away?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two! I was just introducing our product to these discerning young customers.
Paimon thought you were here for some, fishing? Wait, are these 3?
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are these 3 preventing you from doing business? Let me get them out of your hair. Come on. Time to go.
Do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell them more about it.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't bother people when they're trying to work. Okay?
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Not a single mora.
Really? It's a promise then, miss.
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. Boy, do they love it. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground to them.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys. Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all. I'll be sure to bring them over if we get the chance.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh? Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing. Did you reel in the catch of the day yet?
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before it's too late.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get what we want then.
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only place we can cut a deal.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the reward's worth the risk.
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking. Let's meet here, then.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to discuss our next move.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't table talk fruit, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with. Just like the law.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved, right?
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting in the wings. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
In that case...
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to react.
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, in theory. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of criminals?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. And a willingness to make concessions. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you, not a single one will get away.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved in all our operations.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Let's do this thing!
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Fearless.
There he is!
You really can't go lower?
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you plan to deliver the goods?
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need sea transport?
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry, but I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates, because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumidus Harbor, so that seems to check out.
What are you trying to s-
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents! He's making a break for it!
The captain of the Special Patrol will take it from here.
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been subdued. There are children around. I have to avoid bloodshed. Trying to escape? Allow me to show you the way! Nope, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around! out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day. Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you stay right where you are.
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me in is enough? Do you even know how many of us there are?
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last, right?
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spinas held back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side. We've been over that.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Wow! Navia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. This Navia has quite a few tricks up her sleeve.
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain a thing.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective interrogation tactics.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success, right?
So far. Once we get someone to reveal who the mastermind behind all this is, that's when the real work begins.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes, I think that's a wrap.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents. We'll be in touch once we have the information. Then we can head to the curatorium together.
That sounds great.
Well, that went a lot smoother than expected. Not a single one got away. You're thinking about Nefer's final request, huh? Let's see. We have 2 expert detectives from separate nations teaming up to uncover an international crime ring. That's not a... If you feel like it's missing something, maybe Yelan and Shevras will uncover something more interesting during their interrogation.
Excuse me? Are you the traveler? Yehuda needs you back at the expo venue as soon as possible.
Oh no! Did something happen?
I'm sorry, I don't know the details. All she said was that it's urgent.
Now let's get a move on!
Ugly kids.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, get it together, Yehuda. Focus on the hot dog you're gonna treat yourself to after today is over. One thing at a time, all right? All right.
Let's try not to get too worked up, all right?
Kids are the same.
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got to help me, traveler. A theft at the expo is gonna ruin the guild's reputation.
happen?
You're asking me! The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Beto? Wait, that means...
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all of them had been stolen.
And each ballista is super dangerous! If they fall into the wrong hands...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back.
The guild will make sure of that. If you could just keep this between us for now, we would be super appreciative. Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
These kids know something.
Miss Yehoda...
What are you three doing here?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashvapati told us to come see your booth. It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about. Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehoda for help, but then we heard about the ballistas being stolen.
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati would do something like that, but...
Ashvapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get inside without the guards getting suspicious. Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez! The guild is never gonna recover from this!
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious tech. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to worse. Uh-oh.
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got things covered here.
Got it! Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible, though.
Right? No, of course not, but... how do we explain this?
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would. Besides, they're innocent in all this.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible. No matter what he did or didn't do, it's worse for them if he's missing.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and tell her to meet you there.
Will do!
Merciless.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could make their move.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He adopted us when we were little. He told us we all came from the same band of eremites in the desert. But apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nocry not too long ago.
Their eyes. What about them? I'm just reminded of something. About a decade ago, there was a band of eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those of other groups. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bidder. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by and reaped the spoils. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group met their end. None of the weapons survived, and so in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the upper hand. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati would never do something like that! No matter what happened back then, I know one thing for sure. Uncle Ashvapati hates weapons. Sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with.
I'm sorry. All we can do is act upon the facts.
So, what's our next move?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush them. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents. So, that meeting might as well be moot.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just lead us to our culprit. If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some time.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan. I'll be waiting for the good news.
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we find your uncle. The rest?
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.